into the deepest villages in Africa. And in Africa, it's been ministers and imams. And in the United States, it's been Jewish synagogues through programs like Nothing But Nets, mosques, churches, secular humanist societies that have been collecting and donating money to purchase $2 to $3 bed nets that go to Africa and get distributed by imams and ministers so that literally 4-year-old kids don't get bitten by mosquitoes and die, right? 40% drop in deaths by malaria. And my friend Salima Abdul Ghaffar, working under Ray Chambers, who was the UN Special Envoy on malaria, helped make this happen, so I have a sense of clarity around this. So I think to myself, very seriously, what if the synagogues and mosques involved in that anti-malaria campaign had, instead of doing fundraisers and events around raising money for anti-malarial bed nets, had spent all of that time arguing? I mean, literally, there would be kids dead as a result of that. I am not suggesting that people who have a strong sense of evangelizing don't express that. I understand it's an important part of people's traditions, right? But as my friend Nick Price, who is the leader at InterVarsity Christian Fellowship for many years, says, listen, in my faith in Christianity is both the Great Commission and the Great Cooperation. So there are going to be times and spaces where I evangelize, and that's me being Christian. And there are going to be times and spaces where I work with you to raise money for bed nets, and that's also me being Christian. Right? So my sense is, how do we create activities and spaces where people who orient around religion differently can come together, they can build friendship and trust, and they can say our relationship is something that is doing something deeply meaningful for the world. The stakes are high. Right? I think that was our last question. I want to leave you with a bit of a poem. Walk away with this. I want to say, first of all, a big thank you for coming tonight. A big thank you to Kelly Thornton-Smith and the Center for Living Peace. A big thank you to Vice Chancellor Parham. A big thank you to Karina Hamilton and that whole team. I mean, I feel like, everywhere I've gone, there's been like 6 friendly intelligence students who've been like, we've been working 6 months to bring you here. So, huge thank you to all of you. Here's the first and last stanza to William Stafford's A Ritual to Read to Each Other. If you don't take the time to get to know me, and I don't take the time to get to know you, then a pattern that others made may prevail in this world. And following the wrong God home, we could miss our star. Those who are awake must be awake now, or else a falling line could lull us back to sleep. The signals we give, yes or no or maybe, must be clear now, because the darkness around us is deep. Jazakallah, may God give you goodness. Thank you.